you?
Just take a look at that!
Don't push me, I told don't put... I can't believe it.
It's a nightmare!
They're just sitting there.
In our seats! Granny!
Oh, no!
See, Frank Sidebottom is here, and he's leading our grannies and kids in a rendition of Roll Out the Barrel.
Frank, that's enough for now. Thank you very much indeed. Right, there's a whole lot of stuff on the show between now and 11:30 this morning. What have we got in store for you this morning? Well, coming up a little later on, there's Daffy Duck, there's music...
Mr. Crank, can I read the menu, please?
Sorry?
Mr. Crank, can I read the menu, please?
It's Crane. All right, all right then, as it's grandparents. Have you got your glasses on? You'll need your glasses for this, OK.
Yes,
they're
please,
bifocals,
Mr.
aren't they?
Crank.
Right, we start there. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
Here
Right,
we
at
go.
9:30.
Here we go with highfalutin, rootin' tootin' Daffy Duck.
That's wonderful. Right, then at 9:45.
We have high-kicking music video by Crowded House.
10:10.
High-flying Batman.
You're one behind, Annie dear, but never mind. 10:25.
And now pole climbing. How's about cool-kicking, hot-rocking Bob Geldof?
He's at 11:25.
And Tasmania.
Do that raspberry again. Go on. Very good, and it's fast. Get your grandma to do that at home, won't you? Get your grandma to do that. Right, it's your turn. Gaston calls.
What's Gaston got boiling up in the kitchen, I wonder? I haven't had any breakfast this morning, so... Gaston!
Bonjour! I wait so long for this moment. Alone at last with you, Yvette.
Oh, yeah.
Yvette's a French name, huh?
Yes, yes.
I think you are perhaps are French, eh?
No.
No, I know this. I feel already. This side, your English side, is a little cold and cruel. But this side is your French side, full of warmth and hot blood. Move your French side closer to me. I feel more at home with your French side.
What are we going to be doing in the kitchen today?
Oh, today we need flowers.
Oh, you mean flour? We're going to be making a little bit of bread, huh?
No. Flowers for an English rose.
Oh, Gaston, that's lovely. But what are we going to be cooking?
Cooking? I'm already cooking on gas, baby! Dang, 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 dang! Hey, super! Dang!
Oh,
my saucepan is boiling over! Oh, Yvette, your eyes are like beautiful pools of pond water, so green and slimy. And your eyebrows like the bulrushes around this pond.
Oh, please, that's not...
And your lips like two goldfish in love.
Look, Gaston, can we just get on?
Oh, certainement! You, Yvette, you are the queen of everywhere. You are beautiful like Lady Di, with the airs of Fergie.
Oh.
Me? I have no airs.
Oh.
Do you find me horrible?
Well, yes. I mean, no. I mean, you're pretty handsome for a frog.
Oh, Yvette, I always knew you were caring for me. You're like a frog who knows his onions, huh?
Put those onions down!
Sorry, you onions, I hate you. You have body odor and you ruined this romantic scene for me. I put them down.
Look, what are we going to do? You've got nothing prepared.
Oh, what more do you need? A frog, a little romantic lighting. Lights!
Yes, but
And a little wine, perhaps?
I thought we were going to do some cooking.
Cooking? Who cares, baby? Today we just open a can.
Oh, Gaston!
Can we have the lights back on, please? Thank you. I'm sorry about that. I think Gaston was getting a little carried away there, wasn't he? Right. To your letters. This is obviously the part of the show where we give you the opportunity to debate matters of great national importance. Think of it as a talking shop, a sort of a free-form exchange of ideas, where you, the viewer, set the agenda.
Have a cup of cocoa, mate.
Yeah.
Have a little
all right,
sleep.
Yes, all right. But you get up. Wake up. I get the idea. I'll move on. I'll move on.
You can't handle all that nonsense.
Matter of national debate number 1. Pat Sharp's haircut. This has come from Perth during Scott. Yes, yeah, Pat Sharp's haircut.
Steady, you lot.
Steady. Thank you. Should he get his haircut? No, we'll not get into that now. Dear Pat, says Gillian Lyon, I think you need a haircut. But but you do suit it long, blah, 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 blah. And then she says, P.S. at the bottom, don't get your hair cut because it's nice. I mean, she's obviously putting both sides of the argument there, but she seems to have come to no obvious conclusion.
I prefer the latter side,
Yeah,
actually.
we'll have a national poll.
Here's a good one from Rotherham. Thank you so much, Cassie Scott. Good morning, how you doing? Hope you're having a great weekend. She says, I think I found out what Baljet is. I think he's a very unusual variety of Peruvian guinea pig. If you'd like to have a look at that, he requires special treatment. He's probably a tri-coloured type. That's really similar, isn't it? Oh, he likes that one, yes. I enclosed a picture of one. And here's an interesting thing.
Calm down.
Cassie says he may like biscuits, dog biscuits. Try some of those. Go on. No, it doesn't. Yeah, you have.
Well, you don't
Stop
do
it.
it.
Go on.
Thank you very much indeed.
All right. Okay, go on. Yeah, well.
My mum always said, don't talk with your mouth full. Right, time to do Baljet's phrasal saying for this week, and obviously, Gaza playing for Lazio again this week. We thought we'd get a bit of Italian in, because Gaza had to live in Italian. And Pat says, way to go, quite a lot on the radio, so we thought I'd combine the two and teach him the Italian for way to go, which is forza. Can you manage that?
So it's like,
forza, way to go. Rock, rocking, go for it. All right, go. One'sa, two'sa, one'sa.
You'll never do it, you'll never
Watch
do
it,
it.
Two'sa,
See?
three'sa.
Can't do it.
See, you can, there you are, right. Well, that went well, didn't it? Okay, fanfare, please. Baljet's Big Bang. Every week we invite you to write in to nominate your friend, loved one, or somebody for the explosion, dedicate an explosion to a friend or whatever. This letter has come from Amy Whittaker. She says, Dear What's Up Doc, please dedicate a special effect to Chesney Hawkes. I love him loads and I always will. You're probably the only one at the moment. I wish people would pick on someone else and give Ches a chance. Well, I think that's fair. He has had a bit of a raw deal recently. It was his birthday recently, so we thought we'd blow up some alphabety spaghetti down there, and then it'll all land in this, and it'll say, Happy Birthday, Chesney.
Probably.
It will, on the studio floor, right?
I don't think you'll manage this one
Baljet,
either.
Up you go. Go!
Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Well, you can't get a better half than his bitter half. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by to write to this address, okay? If you want to dedicate an explosion to somebody, it is What's Up Doc, P.O. Box 1, Maidstone in Kent, ME14 5LL. Who would you like to dedicate an explosion to? That is the address to write to. Talking of his bitter half, here it is. I'll have a half. It's time for Daffy Duck. Steady now.
Yes, hello? Hello? Is that the ITC? Yes, I'd like to complain about your telly programme, What's Up Your Doc?
Doc?
Yeah, there's grannies on it. What do you mean they're just grannies? Don't you know the story of Little Red Riding
Riding Hood?
Well, no, that's your propagandist version, isn't it? You see, what really happened is, there's this wolf and he's very tired from picking flowers all day.
Yeah.
And he sees this bed sort of all on its own, so he has a kit, 40 weeks, and then this fat kid comes along in a cape. Hello? Hello? Hey, have you got another 10 pence piece?
Oh, yeah, don't. Oh, have you got 10 pence piece, please?
Yeah, there you go, mate.
Thanks very much. I'm not a wolf. I'm not a... He's gone, Nick. Don't worry.
You Burke.
Look, Baljet, look, come on, I think we should be friends. You know, you're going to be working on the show, I'm going to be working on the show, you know, but you do smell. I mean, it really does get on your chest. I mean, it's really bad. I mean, we're talking worse than Simon Perry. It's awful. So, you know what I think we should do? I think we should have a bath. Now, don't struggle. It's all right. It's okay. Just get in there. Just get in there. That's it. Just get in there. Get it round there. Yes, get them in the bath. Right, I'm just going to dry you up now. Don't panic. Here we go. Round. Let me go to the handle. There we go. Yes. In you go. After the break, we've got Crowded House and Batsman.
Welcome back to this morning's What's Up Doc. Frank, why am I sat in here?
Have you not paid for the ride thingy? I'm doing a fantastic ride thingy. Give us your 10
Another
pence.
10
Come
I've
on.
got no money left by the end of this show, yeah.
Right, get ready for the ride of a lifetime.
This isn't going to do anything. It's a studio. It's a bit of old aeroplane. It's part of the studio.
Just strap yourself in, right? Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
All right.
10, 9.
Yes.
What's after 9?
8, Frank.
No, I'm only joking.
8.
Right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Blast off.
Oh, I think it's about time for a video, don't you? It's grounded out.
So, here's the plan. We tunnel through here, smuggling the soil out in my trousers like David McCallum in The Great Escape. We seal off this ducting here and here, like Sigourney Weaver in Aliens. Yeah. And I'm just on the phone to the lads to get some reinforcements. Hello, lads? Yeah, we need some help fending off some people. Oh yeah, there'll be some of that, and some of that. Who exactly? Grannies. Hello? Hello? Cowards.
You're not hiding yourself away, are you?
I am. The nearest I want to be to a granny is this.
That's an apple.
It's a Granny Smith.
Oh, for goodness sake, remember what you are, all right?
Yeah, go on.
I've got a plan.
Yeah.
Okay? It requires cunning, stealth, and a little dressing up.
Oh, lovely.
Remember, you're a wolf.
Sorry.
It's not a liability.
Crowded Household, great song for a great sunny Saturday. You like that, Pasty?
Yeah, it sounds a bit like Beatles to me.
Yeah, very similar, good stuff.
I could murder a cup of soil, Patrick.
You're not drinking during the show, no.
Excuse me.
Simon, hi.
Pat,
Yes.
do you think that the programme needs to be a little bit more informative?
Well, hold on, I'll just ask Pasty, what do you think?
I don't know, what do you reckon? A little bit more? A little bit.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you said that because I've brought along my best friend.
Your best friend?
Yeah. What's your name again?
Simon.
Simon. Yeah, Simon. Oh, the same name as mine. Yeah.
Small world, eh?
Simon.
There's two of them.
Yeah, Simon, Pat, Simon, Pasty.
Pasty the worm.
Yeah. We met this morning when I sat down next to Simon on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't until he woke up at the end of the journey that I discovered that he'd got a rare and unusual talent.
I bet he has, yeah.
Yeah. There we were, standing at the Pelican Crossing, when I heard this noise. But what do it?
Hey. Then what happened?
Well, then I got run over.
Yeah. And then what happened?
Well, then the ambulance came. Yeah, do the ambulance.
Yeah, that's good. Then what happened?
Yeah. Well, then the police car came.
Oh, blimey, it's the Rozzers, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and then they took me away.
Yeah, which is no bad thing, really. Just go and move along here if you can. Simon, come and sit down. Simon Entwistle, yes? How do you do? Nice to see you, all right? Pasty and I were just wondering about how long you've been doing this sort of stuff with your noises.
I'd say roughly about a good 25 years. When I was at primary school.
Yeah, don't look old enough. How many can you do?
I've got about, say, 8 to 5 individual effects altogether.
All right, well, let's go for some. Come on.
OK, bottle of wine, folks. Cork pulled, wine poured.
Oh, it's making me thirsty, Patrick. It's making me thirsty.
Is that red or white?
That's a red, I reckon.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah. What else?
Lovely sound, this, folks. Electronic drum beats. We'll get everyone's feet tapping for this one.
Come on in.
Go on, then.
I like it. Brilliant. That's really good.
Isn't it? Funky, yeah.
Any more?
Train sound, this lovely.
Oh, yeah. Do one of your diesel locos.
What, do you do that let off steam, do you?
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
definitely.
That was brilliant.
That sounds even better, actually, with, like, treble tracked. In fact,
What's
I reckon
that?
what I could really use is 3 tape recorders, actually.
I've got 3 tape recorders here, actually.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's extraordinary.
Or you put 3 different sounds down on
I
one
do
and
3
mix
individual
it.
sounds, like the sound of the diesel loco, the sound of the train,
Right.
and the sound of the air
Right, go on then. Do
you
number
wanna record?
one. Right.
Do you mind doing this or not?
It sounds good fun, actually.
Oh, come on,
Yeah. All right, fair
excite me.
Wait.
Number 1 sound.
Running and
Number 1
straight.
sound. Good. Got that?
Yeah, I've got that one.
Okay, number 2, please, son.
Right,
Hang on,
this
get
is
me
the diesel
levels,
loco.
Get me levels, right? Okay, right, number 2.
Number 2. Number 3. Next one.
Right, I'm ready, yeah. Oh, it's taking me back to the old days.
Hurry up, come on.
Good. That's the steam, is it? Letting off
That's the old air intake.
That's the
that
1,
is.
2, 5.
Okay. You got them all, Simon? Let's hear them back then.
I'm going to play them all back all at the same time, right? Ready?
Synchronicity now.
Right, 1, 2, 3, here we go.
Oh, it could be in the room with you, couldn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Isn't that good? Clever guy. Now, Pasty, do you do any sort of... I mean, it's probably difficult to make sounds. Can you do any visual impressions for us?
Well, I'll do a couple. I'll do the old Eiffel Tower
Oh, that's good.
and Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
Actually, I do impressions as well.
Oh, what do you do?
Who's this one then? Simon, put down that cheese.
No idea.
That's my dad, isn't it? Professor Perry. Yeah, and I've got another one as well. I've got another one, look.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson,
Oh, yeah.
moonwalking.
Oh, right.
Ready? Right, ready?
Out of the way.
Oh!
Well, on that note, more sound effects from you later on. Stick around.
Sounds great, Pat.
Thank you, Simon Edgeworth. Very clever. Good stuff. Congratulations.
Not half bad, was it, Patrick?
This court is now in session. Members of the jury, you have heard the case put to you this morning by Mr. Balgett that this day, the 26th of September 1992, the defendant, Miss Yvette Fielding, did willfully, maliciously, and without conscience attempt to crush him in a mangle. Before you reach your verdict, Miss Fielding, do you have anything to say?
Oh, come on, Andy. This is only television. It's just a joke. Can we get on?
Members of the jury, how do you find guilty or not guilty? Sentence has been passed, Miss Fielding. I must now decide your fate. I could sentence you to introduce Tasmania on your own for the rest of the series. I could sentence you to live with Naughty Torty, or I could sentence you to make it up with Balgett.
Oh, that's really easy. That's no problem.
By giving him a great big snog.
Oh, no. Okay. No! Oh, what? Now it's time for Batman. It's called Pretty Poison.
Two little ducks. Double Gloucester!
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
Got that.
Clickety click. Eat down.
Cheeses, yes, cheese.
Doctor's orders. Go. Oh, cheesy! I've won. Was he
Your hood's full of balls.
No, stop pulling me head.
Do you know what we do to cheat, Simon?
No.
The thing's gone.
Right, if I can just get a clear shot at a granny, I'm going to be all right here. Look, I've got my plunger.
No, look. What? Look, they're in a trance. They're like cattle. They're hooked on bingo. Ah, I must have that bag.
Oh! Weren't you in Aliens? You were? It's you, Mr. Hurt, isn't it? Can I have your autograph? Can I?
I want Skywalker alive.
Welcome back to What's Up Doc. We have got a letter here from Victoria Calaby, aged 9, and she writes, "Dear What's Up Doc, I have sent you a lavender bag." There it is, for that man with goofy teeth and he smells. Now, we all know who she's talking about. Yes, it is indeed Simon Perry. So this lavender bag might keep the smell away if he keeps it with him. Well, I hope so, because he does pong. So I'm going to give that to you, Pat, so you can actually give that to Simon, okay?
I think I'll probably give that to Andy later on so he can give it to Simon. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago we said a big hi to Matthew Higgins because he lost his little Ernie from Sesame Street? Do you remember that?
Sad.
There's the old picture which reminds you of it all. Well, basically, there's obviously no hardened criminal anywhere in the whole of the UK that's watching this show because no one came forward for the lost Ernie. But Jeremy and Christopher Grass from Esher in Surrey have written and said, "Please be advised that we didn't find an Ernie doll, but we have a used one from the States that looks just like the one on TV, and we'll be glad to let the little boy on television have it." Isn't that sweet?
That's really kind.
Thank you, Jeremy and Chris. We'll pass it on.
Is it time now?
You always ask.
I know.
Yeah, it's nearly 25 past 10. We can do it now, yeah.
All right, well, can you give me a bigger showbiz introduction? Because last time it wasn't particularly very good, Pat, I have to say.
I think, to be honest with you, you actually got one that suited your
Thanks
performance.
very much. I'm going now. Thank you. You've hurt my feelings. I'm off.
I'll give it my best shot anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, a lady who was born at a very early age, went to school at 11, but was always home by 12, with the Fruit and Veg Free Theatre, and socky, sock. Here is Yvette. Cue applause.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's Fruit and Veg Free Theatre. We yours truly, Socky Sock. Stinky to me friends, mate. Welcome to the show, and what a show we do have for you. What a fantabulous display of voluptuous vegetation. Talking of which, a potato gets badly beaten up by a bunch of radishes. So he has to go to hospital, and the doctor says to him, "Oh, mate, bad luck. I'm afraid we can save your eyes, but you're going to be a vegetable for the rest of your life." But no more of me, and on with the show, because the first turn is a lass who's a real superstar in the root vegetable world, ladies and gentlemen. She's a bit of a material girl, and I don't mean she's got cloth ears. And I'm mad on her, and so's Hannah Wright, who sent us a super little portrait here of Madonian, ladies and gentlemen.
Like an onion. Oh, peel for the very first
Oh, look at her vogue, look at her vogue.
Like an onion.
Right, a little less hanky-panky from you. It's a holiday, I think, but we've got to stay here because we've got a special Hollywood treat for you. It's a lad who's not a predator or a terminator, but who's been pumping iron while Anonymous of somewhere or other has been pumping lead with his smashing little drawing of Arnold Schwarzenegger Planter.
Oh, Z9mm. My new film is shot on 70mm. I'll be back.
What do you mean you'll be back? You haven't been here yet for me, so I think it's a bit of an hasta la vista there for you, baby, because as it happens, we do have something a little bit special for you, ladies and gentlemen. If I were to say he's nothing but a hound dog, I think you know who I'm talking about, and you'd be right. He's fat, he's dead, he'll be your teddy bear, Jodie Hua of Southampton, so don't be cruel, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a big warm welcome to the king of rock and roll, Elvis Parsley.
Well, you can join a family off of my green suede roof.
Pops down in the cheap seats. Watch your suede shoes. Watch his suede shoes.
Green suede
Watch me paint. Watch me paint. Watch me. Right down there.
Well, you having a tough time, aren't they? You can't really beat good fresh fruit and veg on a sunny Saturday morning in September. But Rupert the Bear probably can. Did you see Rupert on CITV last Wednesday? If you didn't, you get another chance to have a look now. And boy, oh boy, check out this scarf.
Yahoo! Come on, Edward. It's fun. But I might fall in. So, you're waterproof. Better to be safe than sorry, I always say. Don't be chicken. That gets him every time. Edward would never have fun if it wasn't for pals like me.
See what I mean? And how would you like to win one of these? One of 200 limited edition Rupert Bears. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? And there is the scarf as well. Now, these are Rupert's little kiddies, as you can see. They are carbon copies. Those will be for the runners-up. But you've got to watch at 3:55 on CITV this coming Wednesday. And it's most important that you do watch it because that's the only way you'll find out the answer to this question. What is Mr. Crumb's cat called, okay? What is Mr. Crumb's cat called? That is the question, so I hope you get a chance to watch it, CITV. Here comes the address to write to for our Rupert Bear competition. PO Box 1, Maidstone in Kent, ME14 5LL. To us here at What's Up Doc, Rupert Bear competition, PO Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL. Get your answers in real quick, and it's CITV, and it's 3:55 on Wednesday, so I hope you enjoy that. Good luck.
Hey, Moneybags lady. How much money have you got on you? How much dosh, you know?
Well, not a lot.
Come on. All of you want to see just how much dosh you've got in your pockets. Get your money out.
Well, I've only got 10p.
10 pence, is that all you...
Ah, you're not having it. I know what you're going to do. You're going to look through the telescope with my money.
No, 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 no,
Yes?
no. It's a special secret thing I'm going to do. If you give it me, I promise I'm not going to look through the telescope.
You promise.
Yeah.
There you
Is that
are,
all
then.
you saved off Blue Peter after all that years? Right.
Hey, give it to me! Hey,
I want to see what the
turn,
other
you
things on the
stink.
place.
Come on, get off!
Watching this. Hey. Brilliant, now.
What did you see?
Well, it's like how we do potting plants on other. Look, it's...
Well, give me my 10 pence back then. Come on.
What, your 10 pence back?
Yes.
Hey, how about instead of giving me 10 pence, we'll have a dance?
No.
Right, take it away. Oh, I'm dead good at dancing, yeah.
You sure this is gonna work? Yeah, of course it's gonna work. There's no need to snap. Well, if you want something, you'd better plug it in. Oh, dear. There you go. But they're not working either.
I've got it.
All right. Oh, there it is, lovely.
Fiddling.
Right. On its own, somewhat vulnerable, 1 granny.
1 granny, here we are. 2 fat ladies! Lunch. 88.
Right, okay. All the ones, legs.
Ooh, legs.
11.
7 and 6, walking stick. No, 76.
Unlucky for some.
What is that?
13.
Oh, I know where you're coming from. It's working. It's working. Bingo!
Ah, look at that, lads. The beautiful vista that is the Kent countryside. The Garden of England, they call it. Look, see down in the forest in the tree. Isn't that a nesting chaffinch?
Wait, it's a curlew, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So it is. So it is. It's a shame that it gets disturbed by so many planes, though, isn't it, down there?
Planes?
Concord, there.
Where?
Not up there.
I can't see anything.
If you look in the valley, Simon, there's some really easy animals to impersonate down there. Some cows,
I'll go
look.
outside.
There's a guy on a horse there, look. Is there really? Got him. Good man. But right through there, in the dark, in the trees there, in that copse, there's a man in like a red check shirt with a big axe. Isn't he a lumberjack about to chop a tree down?
Yeah, it's got a chainsaw only.
Oh. Amazing.
Timber!
Simon, it was only a sound effect, for goodness sake.
Yeah, convincing though, wasn't it?
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
It's been suggested, and I can't imagine why, that when it comes to butch and manly outdoor things, crane's not necessarily #1 choice. Reg and Terry Adams are lurking somewhere here in the New Forest to teach me how to be butch, manly and outdoor type. But I can't find them. Sounds promising. Yes, here we are. Terry and Reg, I've been looking for you guys for ages.
Hello, Andy. We've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got a bit lost in the forest. Right, I'm ready. I'm ready to be beefed up. What are we going to do?
Well, this is the underhand chop. Basically, it's used for cutting the timber to length in the forest.
Right, fine.
So what we do...
You show me and I'll copy.
We stand on top of the log and we cut in a V in between our feet.
Okay.
Pick the axe up, straight line, drive it in.
Right.
You want to have a go?
Seems fairly straightforward.
Okay.
Sorry. So it's a bit straight up.
Straight up, straight
And
down.
haven't you guys got something you could be doing?
Well, you've tried the manual stuff. How about having a go with a chainsaw?
Now that sounds more like it. Chainsaws, that evens the odds a bit. So what are we doing?
Right, you're going to cut the disc off this end of the timber, and we're going to cut one off that end.
Oh, great, a race.
Yep. But we're going to use a crosscut saw.
And I've got a chainsaw?
That's correct.
Piece of cake. Just say when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Fed up with this lumberjacking lark, I'm going tree climbing. If you want to know anything about a tree, you ask a tree care expert, and here are 2 of them, Jeremy and Andy Barrell, who I believe have sorted a tree out for me to climb, yes?
Well, normally, Andy, we do climb trees, but today we've got something different for you. It's a pole.
Right, well, a pole, basically, is a tree without branches, isn't it? So how tall is this one? About, what, 20 feet?
Yep. Oh, well, this isn't the one. We've got yours over here.
Ah. Ah, yes. This one isn't 20 feet. Right, you're the British champion. Give us a quick demo then.
Right, hold on. Just this way. That's it.
Is it strength in the legs or is it technique that we're looking for here?
It's mainly technique, but you still got to have a bit of spark in your legs.
Right.
Clip on your safety line.
That's right. If you just look, this is the safety line which we're clipping on now, and that really does mean I have the other end here, and I take up the slack as Andy goes up.
Right. And on your legs, we've got these dirty, great, spiky things down here. So it's obviously these are the things that stick into the pole and enable you to climb your way up the side.
That's right. Yep.
What's the rope round the middle for?
Well, that's just more or less a safety device, but you've got this as well. But I find this is easier. It's part of the technique for getting up the pole. It does help.
It looks like a phone man going up a telecom pole, doesn't it? 20 seconds the British champion can do this in. Let's see how fast he does it now.
Give it a bit of time.
Okay, climber by your pole on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Here we are then, the moment of truth. I've got all the safety gear on, click to the safety line, just me and 80-foot pole. What's the best technique?
Well, just take it easy, take small steps and keep going, but don't look down.
Fair enough.
Good luck.
Starting to wobble a bit now, actually. It's a bit, whoa, it's blowing in the breeze. And I'm not going to try and be butch and macho and tell you that I'm not really nervous right now. Because that would be lying.
Oh, come on! Let's eat one while they're still grazing. Playing.
No. Just one more number. Here we go. Clickety-click, the sound of his teeth.
That doesn't sound right.
Pink?
What? Eh?
Oh, no! They can't all have one. We've got no prizes.
Who cares? Let's grab one. Stop. Come on. Eeny, meeny, miny.
I can make you dance!
Well, Bob Geldof is with us now, and just about 6 hours ago you were in Denmark, I believe.
Fabulous Denmark, yes.
Fabulous Denmark. Is it very different to do TV appearances in perhaps, say, Denmark, Sweden or Brazil or wherever, compared to Maidstone, where we are?
No, they're pretty crap everywhere, really.
But you come to see us, which is nice.
I have, yes.
Now, what about a holiday? Because obviously, you know, you're a very busy man, you're always working hard. If you could take your band somewhere with you, but you didn't have to play, you could just relax, where would you take them?
Skegness.
That's an interesting place.
You don't have to get on a plane, you know, it's quite near here, you know. So.
And what about your writing at the moment? Still the most important thing because you're involved with TV and other stuff?
Yeah, no, the music is the thing. Can we say hello to kids?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got to say it to Laura and Fifi and Peaches and Pixie.
Hello, Tom. I'm Beach, Kate.
Any more for any more. What about the next month? Because it's nearly the next month. You start a big tour, Sheffield and London the first couple of days?
Yeah, on October the 1st and then going right through until Christmas everywhere.
Okay. Well,
so
good luck with your new song. We're about to see it now. And have a good time in Rocktober.
Yeah, the human haircut.
Thank you so much. Bob Geldof!
Down on their knees, rise up as one and sing. the people in their cardboard boxes, the old and lonely in their tower blouses, the frightened ones who need some calm. My hippie angel said we all must chant. Sing out, love is all around. It's coming up from under the ground. Love like radiation, radiates across the entire nation. Love for you and me, moving out across the EC. Love goes so far, traveling out across the USSR. Love going all the way, stretching right across the USA. Love in Asia Minor, Africa, India, Australia, China. Come on. Come on now. Come on.
Angel, fresh new music from Bob Geldof. More coming later. You like that, Si?
No, not really. But what I do like is cheese pressing.
Oh, yeah.
Because all you have to do is you take an old book, like I've got an old annual
That's
here.
old, yeah.
Hold that.
Yeah.
And then you get some cheese. I've got a nice soft cottage cheese here, like that.
Oh.
And you put it in the pages.
Yeah.
And then you just close it up and you put something heavy on it for about 10 years. And then you've got some fantastic pressed cheese.
Excellent. Yeah, well, I sound like Frank Sidebottom. Tasmania's coming up pretty soon.
Do you want to smell my old wisdoms?
Not just at the moment, thanks, Simon. Stick around on What's Up. Not. Oh.
All right, you sneaky coyote. Take 5, but I'll have my eye on you.
Good morning, welcome back to What's Up, Dog?
Oh, Sheriff! Sheriff! You passion's pleasing! You fool! You mad fool! You mad fool! Oh, the wind! Whoop, whoop, whoop!
Yes. Yes, thank you. And now for something completely different. Yvette Fielding talks coral.
Now, we all know about the state of our oceans and its sea life, and somebody who's particularly concerned about it has written a book called The Greenpeace Book of Coral Reefs by Nick Hannon. Nick, welcome to the programme. What is coral and why are you so concerned about it?
Well, this is what most people think as coral. Looks like rock, but in fact, living coral is more like what we can see in here.
Okay.
With the polyps, that's the animal which builds the coral. Looks like a little sea anemone. Comes out there, and it builds coral behind it, creating a kind of skeleton like this. That gradually builds up into a huge reef, and supporting an enormous variety of plants and animals, and so on.
Well, we've got some pictures coming up of some beautiful reefs, I think. Are they coming up? Are they? Yes, they are. Here they come. Let's have a look at this.
And here we have a typical reef island, which is built up over many years by coral breaking down. Once you get underwater, you can see fantastic clarity of the water there. Really enormous variety of fish on the reef, all shapes and sizes. Different types of coral, staghorn coral in the back, very fragile, easily broken by snorkelers and people bumping into it. All types of fish, right up to big potato cod like these here, which are
size of that.
They're really friendly. I've dived with these. They're beautiful fish. Up to 3,000 varieties of fish on some reefs. So there's a really fantastic amount of life going on down there, of all types. And clams. Well, that's a clam. They're unfortunately getting quite rare now. And once we get above the reef, you can see the huge structures built up. And this is a barrier reef, which is some 2,000 kilometres long. Really amazing natural phenomenon.
Beautiful. But there doesn't seem to be a problem, is there?
Well, there didn't used to be a problem because it was only people living near coastlines who used the reefs, some building blocks for their houses or tools out of shells and so on. But nowadays there are many more pressures. Everybody wants a piece of the action. Everybody wants a bit of reef on their mantelpiece, and there's all sorts of pressures on reefs now.
Well, we have got a report coming up from somebody who knows the bottom of the sea better than anybody else. Here he is.
Hello,
It's 6 o'clock on the reef, and that means another day that's wet, wet, wet on Sun and Surf TV, the channel that's fun for fish. I'm Clubby, but don't hold that against me. I'm standing in for good old Joe Coral, who's still recovering in hospital after that crown and thorn starfish took a lump out of him last week. Ugh. Back to today, though. Let's start off with a rundown of the lowdown of what's on in the tide in the next 24 hours. The first programme is a party political broadcast on behalf of the Sewage Party, or as they prefer to be called, the Sew-Age Party. There'll be regular outpourings for them for the next week. Then it's the sound of the 70s, featuring those old rockers, Mud. Then, Opportunity Knocks. Knock, knock. Who is there? Find out later. Next, it's an hour of drama when the boat comes in. Next, those masters of disguise, the plastic bags, will be doing their cabaret spot, and they'll be doing that old favourite, the jellyfish impression. And we'll be seeing which of you fish can tell the difference. Nobody could last week, and yes, they've still got indigestion. Then it's Police 5 with the usual roundup of robbery, vandalism, poisoning, littering, and good old oil pollution. And to round off the day, we have the best in underwater fireworks, the Big Bang!
Now, Nick, I don't know whether to believe all that. Is it true?
Well, unfortunately it is. In 93 out of the 109 countries where reefs exist, there's been some kind of damage.
What about the hammer? What was that all
well,
about?
This is a method used in the Philippines. They send down hundreds of young boys to bash on the reefs, scare the fish into a big net, scoot them all up off the reef, and really nothing is left afterwards.
And what about explosions? Does that go on?
No, unfortunately, explosions, that's dynamite fishing. It's a very easy way of fishing. Chuck some dynamite in, blow it up. Unfortunately, the reef also disappears.
Well, what's going to happen then if all the coral is taken away?
Well, we're going to lose a very valuable resource. A very beautiful ecosystem will disappear, and that'll be very sad.
So what can we do to help?
Well, we can stop buying souvenirs like this. If you've got an aquarium, buy an artificial bit of reef like that instead.
Right.
And support Greenpeace, the Marine Conservation Society's campaigns.
Where did you get all this from, then, I have to ask?
Well, they came from a London department store, and we discovered them there and asked them to take them off sale. Now we use them to explain to people what they shouldn't be buying.
Right, well, let's hope that nobody else buys any at all. Now, we have got a competition coming up. If you fancy winning Nick's book, which is called the Greenpeace Book of Coral Reefs, then we have a question. What is it?
What is the animal that builds reef? What is it called? And it begins with P.
OK, so if you think you know the answer to that question, here is the address you need to send your entries to. It is What's Up Doc It's Coral Competition, PO Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL. That's It's Coral Competition, PO Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL. Nick, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
How long we gonna have to stay like this? I'm starving!
Until the heat's off, unless you want to end up as the trimming on a hat. And keep still, stop fidgeting, you're going to be spotted.
I don't know what to think about this, really and truly. Oh. Really, I don't know. You wait if I find them. Good gracious. Would you like a book? That was a sneeze, was that you?
What's that cheesy smell? Can you smell it?
Simon. Simon.
You know when your mum's out, right?
Yeah.
Do you turn the record player up to about 3.5 and break dance spinning on your head?
Yeah, I do sometimes, yeah.
Can you spin on your head with all that hair?
No, I couldn't. It's too much.
Just feel my hair, go on.
Oh,
that's smooth, isn't it?
Smooth, very soft.
It's gelled down.
Gelled?
Specially. Yeah, gelled down specially for spinning. Hey, little Frank can spin, you know. Just feel his head. Oh, yes,
That's even smoother.
Yeah, it's even smooth. I've sanded it down ready. Are you going to spin for him? Hey, do you want to see him spin?
I've got a good idea, right? We've got... Hold on, you want money, yeah?
Yeah, 10 pence or you don't spin.
We've got a cartoon coming up begins with T, but it involves spinning in a raspberry. So I'll spin, you do a raspberry. Here we go.
No,
really. I'll spin, yeah?
No. I'm the professional spinner. You do the raspberry. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'll go on in.
Right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the legendary T cartoon that's set... Very good.
Oh, dear. I can't stand this for much longer. I think we should confront them and tell them we haven't got any prizes.
And I think you're howling up the wrong tree there.
Talk things through. Apologise.
Barking. No, that should have been barking. You're barking mad.
Ask them nicely to leave our pitch.
Yeah, you've had one too many jellied babies, I can tell.
Or alternatively...
Oh, what? Blow them up! It's a point.
That's really not high class enough.
Right, What's Up Doc continues, and there is more Taz in just a second.
Who has my wiggy?
I'm sorry?
Who has my wiggy?
Your wiggy?
Biscuit top about it! Abducted! Wiggy! Where Budgie?
I'd clear off if I were you, Budgie.
Yeah, you Budgie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have my wiggy?
No.
No. You? Is it you? You! No! Who has my wiggy? You! Oh, no, that's not wiggy. No, which piggy has my wiggy? Piggy? What do I have under my hanky? Naughty Tooty!
Naughty Tooty! Naughty Tooty! Naughty Tooty! Naughty Tooty! Naughty Tooty! Naughty Tooty! Naughty Tooty!
And lots more next Saturday, of course. Now, do you remember last week we did a Neil Who competition? So many entries for Art Attack. We'll be giving the winners next week, so stand by for that. And what about this? For the fabulous cell, isn't that brilliant? The entries for this one, Andy, have been so spectacular, we're going to hold this back a week as well, because we're still going through them. They are brilliant.
Okay, results next week. Or last week, a little bit of confusion. We offered you the chance to win either this fantastic orange or a pencil or a TV. I asked you for the serial number on the back of the television. I mean, you didn't know it. You could have guessed, you see, but it's all a bit confusing, so nobody got the answer right, actually. It's a bit embarrassing.
I did.
Yeah, I know, but you looked at the back of the telly.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
What's the answer then?
43.
How do you know?
Because I looked on the
back of the television. Yes, right. Thank you, Sam. And also next week we're going to be doing a bit of juggling. Now, if you haven't got any anything to juggle with, here's a tip, right? Get a glass full of rice and an old sock, and tip the rice into your sock like this, and then put it on your arm, twist it around so that you get a lump of rice at the end, and then pull the sock back over the top like that. There's a hole in this sock. The rice is going everywhere.
It's yours. That's
it's one of mine. And keep doing this backwards and forwards, and if you do it about 3 times, and you do it with 3, then you end up with 3, and then you can practice your juggling. So join us on the show next week. Whoops.
Soapies. From the top now, son! Have you heard the news? I'm leaving today.
Pasty, that's the wrong song.
I wanna...
Pasty.
What?
It's the wrong song.
Oh, what was it?
Life with the Amoebas.
Oh,
yeah? You know how it goes?
Alive.
After 3. You ready?
Oh,
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Go.
Life with the amoebas.
Swing it, yeah.
See us.
Big up
the small,
very, very small mouth.
Get the baby, we're the one cell family.
And that's nice.
They're football crazy, they're one cell. Yes, today's episode, football match.
Dad? What? I can't see. Well, don't think I'm picking you up. Oh, go on, pick him up. No! Please, Dad. Oh, come here then. Right, there you go. That's any better, love. I still can't see. Well, that's because we're amoebas. Well, we shouldn't really bother coming again, should we? What, and waste the season tickets?
They're going home on a microscopic slide, but they'll be back next week with more one cell antics.
Love it, love it, love it. I love it. More Life with the Amoebas next week. You're going home on an organised tour bus.
Here we are, all friends together.
Yes,
Yeah, more or less,
Simon,
more or
that's
less
right,
all friends. Welcome back to Simon Entwistle, as you know, makes lots of noises and has been doing them since primary school. You probably got in trouble for them then, didn't you?
I certainly did.
He's
Yes.
amazing,
We're
Andy.
going to challenge him now. You see, I'm trying to find
Right.
something that you can't do. Can you do anything medical?
Dentistry, folks. So this is here we go.
Oh, don't.
Oh.
It's upsetting somebody, that is in the background, isn't it?
Oh. Then you get the horrific sounds of tooth being filled.
That's hideous. What about something... Oh.
That's the cavity being filled, perhaps.
No, I'm not into the dentist. I want to get past these ones. What about something sporting? You can't make sport noises.
Hello, folks, and welcome to our traffic. Yeah, score 3-5-1 for the Pommies. Sorry, beg your pardon, guys. Right, we're now wait 3 and 5 and for the City. Lovely over. What a beauty!
Yes, fine shot.
Yeah, 6 runs there, folks. 6 runs.
Now, go on, do one of your faces now.
I mean, he doesn't do faces.
Oh.
He's silly. What about something from a war film? I bet you can't do that.
Okay, folks, let's join the conning tower. Here we go. Dive, you're well, Capitan.
Spectacular. Love it.
I know, I've got one you can't do.
What's that?
Cheese. Only joking.
Well, if you think you can maybe do a really good sound effect, what we'd like to do is have your name, age, address, and indeed your phone number, so we can call you up and get you on the old Dog and Bone next week, and you can do your sound effect live on the television.
Brilliant.
Maybe Simon will watch at home and give you a round of applause. To this address, here it is. It is What's Up Doc, PO Box 1, Woof, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL. We'd love to hear from you in the next couple of days. You could be on the phone on this show next Saturday at What's Up Doc.
Terrific, yeah. Simon, it's been a pleasure having you on the
It's
programme.
been great,
Thanks
hasn't
for
it?
coming
It's
in. I
been
know
fantastic.
our Simon's been recording everything for you this
everything
morning.
you've done, yeah.
So you
I've got
can
it
take it away as
all.
like a souvenir.
On his
Have you
tape
got
recorder,
your
yeah.
tapes?
There's your submarine, and there's the cricket match, and there's the trains, yeah, and there's the cork coming out of the bottle.
There we go. I've put some in the coffee. You see, in the pot. So, are you ready then? Yeah, go on. You ready? Okay. See, ladies!
Oh, there's sticky buns.
Yeah, the plunger's ready then.
Oh, there's egg custard.
We're all wired up, I think.
There's cherry bakewell.
Ready to blow?
There's furry cakes.
Watch yourself. Oh, sorry. Right. Here they are, here they are.
Oh dear, I think I have forgotten
the milk.
Oh dear, I think
There they are.
Go on, do it to him now. Oh my God. Do it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get him! Yeah!
Okay, football fans, the moment you've been waiting for, as promised, Premier League football on What's Up Doc. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome to the programme our football correspondent this morning, Mr. Frank Sidebottom. Frank, welcome to the show.
Morning, boss. All right.
You're popular with sound, aren't you? So what is it? Is it like an exclusive game we've got, or footage, or edited highlights, or what?
Well, when I said that we're having exclusive Premier League, I found out that we're not allowed to show any film. So,
I see.
what I've decided to do
Yes.
is I've built this fabulous football simulator. That's good, isn't it? Have you got
Frank, this
10
looks
pence?
very similar to something that I've seen in the show, I'm sure.
No. This is the official Premier League football. Hey, listen, just give us 10 pence. What team do you support?
Manchester
anyway?
United.
Right, you'll have to have
I've
this
no more
one
money,
with
Frank. I've
Nobby
given you all my
Charles
10p's, right,
and
yeah.
Peter Reid, right? I am going to be Dean Saunders because he's scored in loads of goals.
Frank?
You can work Kevin Keegan if you... What?
These guys are made of cardboard.
Yeah, that's it. It's recreating it. They won't know at all. It'll look just like the real thing. Oh, watch me head one in.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
What a
Kevin
fantastic
Keegan hasn't
goal.
got any arms.
And Dean Saunders goes looking for sourpuss soonest. Brilliant, eh? Just like the real thing, isn't it?
Frank,
What?
this is dreadful.
Yeah, I know it is, yeah. Fancy a song instead, then?
Now that sounds a bit more like it.
Right, follow me.
Fair enough.
Get yourself a banjo here.
What are we going to sing?
And let's take it away. A fantastic Premier League song called Wild Thing.
All right.
You make my heart sing. Oh, you're groovy. Oh, yes, and you're a wild thing. All together, under two. Oh, wild thing. You make my heart sing. Actually, you're groovy.
call him Wild Thing. That's right, yeah. And what's his initials now?
W.
T. Yeah. Take it away, all together now. Oh, Wild Thing.
Wild Thing!
You're making my heart sing. Actually. Oh, yes. You're a wild thing. Yes, you're a wild thing.
Yes, right. I think that's probably enough of that. So a round of applause for Frank Steinberg. Thank you, Frank. Thanks to all our grandparents who've joined us on the show this morning. Enjoy the rest of your Grandparents' Day. What's that? Is it a whole of a Grandparents' Weekend? I don't know. And if you're up early, Monday morning, 7 o'clock on Channel 4, have a look at the Big Breakfast with Bob Geldof and our friend Gabby, who's going to be on that.
The Big Breakfast?
The Big Breakfast. And do you know who's on the show next week, Frank?
Am I on?
Kevin Keegan.
Oh, blimey, I'm going to miss that. I've got a shot for me mum.
Well, Pat and I are doing something extremely sensible. Yes, we're going to be doing a little bit of ballroom dancing, you know, cha-cha-cha and all that. And Pat's relatives will be popping in trolls.
Thank you very much. Another insult to me. The Farm, they're coming all the way down from Liverpool. They'll be our special music guest. And we're going to take you out with the Bob Geldof song. But do watch out next week, of course, for Batman. He will return, so will Taz, you know what,
say that.
and also Bugs Bunny.
Can you play it?
Well, sort of, but no, you can't really. There's more Life with the Amoebas, of course, as well, which is rapidly becoming a cult programme, is it not, OK?
So, we'll take you out. He's upstairs. He's in room 19. He's Bob Geldof. Have a smashing weekend. Enjoy the sunshine. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Have a great
come you're wearing your glasses? I'm wearing glasses so they don't... No, 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 no.
ah, ah.